Okay, I'm gonna be talking about the significance of the water pump in that scene. Even though it's probably the most significant at the very end when Helen does have a breakthrough, it's not the first time it comes up in the play, and it's actually really important in regards to Helen's and Annie's relationship. When Annie first comes to the house and she's introduced to Helen, Helen manages to trick her and lock her in a room in the house and steal the key. And then she goes to the water pump to like dispose of the key and try and get rid of it, so that way Annie can't, escape or get it back. And Helen doesn't know this at the time, but Annie witnesses her hiding the key. Helen thinks she's alone. That's when she dumps it, but Annie's actually like standing from a distance and watching. And that's when Annie kind of realizes that how intelligent Helen really is, and she kind of takes on the responsibility right then and there that Helen is capable of learning intelligence, and I'm not going to back down from this challenge like everyone else has, like this entire family has, because again, at this point, Annie, in terms of like Helen's family, is kind of like their last hope. They've really given up believing that Helen is capable of fitting into normal day society. So the water pump is not only established as like Helen's refuge and where she goes to be alone and like sees as like safety, but it's where Annie makes the decision that this is what she's going to accomplish with Helen. And water specifically is usually used as a sign of like life or rebirth or even like change. Like if you think of like a flowing river that moves and adapts as it travels. So it's very significant that Helen would eventually have a breakthrough at this moment when realizing that, again, the letters that are being written into her palm by Annie mean water, and she even attempts to say the word. And, earlier in the book, her mother, Kate Keller, actually says that was her first word when she was only 6 months old, and she tried to say water. So it's almost like a very like full circle moment. So yeah.